Alright guys, so today we finally get to put the transmission back in the Magnum, so welcome back for that. And let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, so we got the transmission all put together, light coat of paint. I wasn't trying to really make it look pretty. I was more or less just doing it so that way if it does show any leaks, hopefully it'll be a little bit easier to find because it was grimy and dark in corners and yada yada. So now we're just waiting on Josh. When he gets here, we'll pick it back up. We're back out here today. We just got to button up some stuff. I am actually looking for a 15mm ratchet wrench, which I believe that to be. So get under here real quick and show you. Oh gosh, which I'm pretty sure I already did, but I just gotta tighten some bell housing bolts and put the exhaust up and bolt the drive shafts back in. So I'm gonna try to get this done, and I'm gonna prop you up for a minute and see if we can get any sort of footage. Okay, so I believe, cross our fingers, that we're done under here. All my dog hair on here from coming to see me. But anyways, got the exhaust, the drive shaft, all that jazz in there, right? So exhaust is bolted in, O2s are hooked up. This is the way I got the car. I need to fix this O2 wire here one day. But I'm too anxious to try to start the car and see what's working. So yeah, front drive shaft, rear drive shaft, everything's in. The only thing I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to fix my hanging bumper a little bit. So nothing too exciting there, but I want to make sure I pull this up a little. So I will get back with you guys here in a second once I fix this and we get to putting fluid in the car, and then we'll try to start it and see what happens. Well, I think it is the moment of truth as far as putting fluid in. I have fixed the little bumper deal nice and solid. Now we're just out here filling it up. However, this is a little bit, I don't want to say sketchy, but I don't know how empty the pan is exactly. And in short, these are non-serviceable by yourself. You're supposed to take it to the dealer or a mechanic that's certified to do it, because they actually have to suck all the fluid out of it with a vacuum, and then they fill it back up based on the machine. They tell it how many exact quarts. So we don't really know how much is out of it. I just put 2 quarts in it, and it takes 8. So we're gonna probably start with 6 and see how that goes, and then because it should be slipping a little at 6, I would think, if there's not a lot of fluid in there already. Isaac dumped it out on the ground, so we're gonna put a couple more quarts in. So we're gonna put 4 more quarts, and then we're gonna test it, see if everything spins and leaks or doesn't leak, and then we'll set it on the ground if it doesn't. So bear with me. I'm gonna get some more fluid. Show you this stuff real quick. The bumper's nice and solid now. This kind of used to flap, so that's nice. So I'm gonna go grab some fluid. I'll be right back. You got the battery. Give that a little pop right quick. Hop in the driver's seat. Make sure we're in park. We got the emergency brake on because we're still in the air. We don't want to do anything weird. I'm bumping it just because I'm trying to kind of prime the pump of the trans, even though I know you don't have to. I don't know why the bearing in the pump spun the last time, so I'm just being overly careful. Looking pretty good so far. This is when it leaked last time. Was when it was at park. Well, now we need to get it down on the ground or up in the air a little bit further so we can put it in drive and see if it's working. Well, I don't know, guys. What do you think? You think it's going to move? I guess it's time to find out. We're going to probably run out of gas before long. This thing's on below E. She's moving. She's moving. Now I'm gonna go check for any sort of leaks real quick, and then might back this thing out further, huh? She looks a lot better on the ground, that's for sure. Well, so far that's not good. I think I see a leak. Alright, so I was, oh, right car. I was just being a little overly, worried might be the word. Because this is literally, if you see this little pile of what I thought was transmission fluid, is exactly in the same location as the leak was. And get under here, and it's just water. I don't know where the water came from. It might just have been resting up in here or something. Car hasn't moved in a while, so that's good news. So we're not going to panic now. Then we're going to set it down on the ground and probably go up and down the street just for a second. She got a little potato to her. Alright, so we're back. Got the wallet. You're in a weird spot. You're on the steering wheel there, so I can't say it's going to be very good. Oh, there you guys go. I should have known. Alright. She's shifting good. Man, I'm dirty. Look at that. So we're gonna deal with the little beeper of the seatbelt for a while because we're just going a couple blocks to this little corner store gas station. Let's go spend $4.26 a gallon. I'm not sure if that's really what it is. I wasn't far off, guys. 91, $4.20, almost $4.30 a gallon. Belt this time, so it's not dinging at us for 100 years. We got a little bit of gas, so that way she don't run out. Let's see. We'll give her about a little quarter throttle or so, see if she gets out of her own way. I was probably about an 8 throttle. There's always cops over here, and I was right. Look, they're over there in that corner. See them back there? Woo! I almost blew by them. Buck 'em. Gonna probably have to drive her around a little bit and see exactly how it's doing. But for now, we're gonna call that good till Josh and Isaac gets home. And then we'll probably go for a better drive where I can handle the camera a little better. So, as long as the car doesn't have any issues, let's look forward to that. Alright, I know we said we'd wait and see if Josh and Isaac got back and go for a better drive, but I'm gonna check it for a leak. I don't see anything that stands out. He's doing pretty good. Glad to have it back, at least for a moment, huh? So we'll get Josh and Isaac back and we'll see if we can have some fun. Alright guys, so we're gonna make a couple pulls. It's not gonna be nothing too elaborate. We're going back to the no GoPro days. But we will go to a couple places where I feel like we can make some passes. Well, alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. We're back home. You know, the old girl, she has 256,000 miles on the body. And most all the parts except for probably the transmission and the motor. So she did pretty good. She's got a little bit of work to be done in the tune to be a lot better and a lot quicker. But for right now, she'll do good for a daily. And let's keep it crazy, and I'll see you guys next time.